Sometimes you will find that we will be working a couple of people in one house, and it can be a huge house, or sometimes we know we have to do something very quickly, so I'm trying always to put one person per unit if it's possible, but sometimes we need to finish it today. I have to put a couple of people in. That's where you start sharing per rooms. You will be earning your money per room. And so when I get up, that's going to be the first room on the left hand side, and then I go to the next room, it's going to be the second room. So if you find a piece of paper that shows study, that means that the study is just as soon as you walk up to the stairs, it's on the left. Then it's going to be a room which includes windows inside and out, or it includes only windows. It's going to be explained on that piece of paper. And then it's going to be next room, bathroom, and then it's going to be next room, bathroom, next room with the windows including inside only. And then I would say stairs, and then I would say kitchen, and so on. So you always stand in the room and you start from the left going to the right. And that's how I would prefer you to work as well. So when you start working, you start from the left and go all the way to your right. That way you're not going to miss anything. First thing we do when we start builder's cleaning, we vacuum. If you got a room, you vacuum that room, and you quickly do it first thing. So sometimes you do have to share a vacuum, so quickly do that, give it to another person, make sure that they know you finished. Yeah. Important is to show you actually check vacuum bag. I prefer you guys always to empty it at the evening. In the evening, when you finish with the job, make sure you empty it. This is how you open it. You just push it on, and look at that. This is not good. So you cannot use this vacuum, it's gonna damage it and it's gone. Alright, so now let me show you how to empty it out. What we do is, in about every 3-4 weeks, we change completely the dust bag. In the meantime, in between, we take it out, we shake it out as much as we can, and then we put it back in. Alright, so now let me show you. So, important is that we don't lose that. We need to put the bag in there and put it around it. So we need to make sure it's all around there. By the way, when you shake out the dust bag, make sure you take that out and shake this out as well. Alright, so put that back in there and put that in. Alright, so important how to put that back in is, you see that part? You see that hole? That's where it needs to go in. I'm using my body weight to turn it around. If I just turn it around, it's not going to happen. It's going to be some holes around it. So I use my body weight to push it around. That's it. Alright, now to vacuum it all out, as everything else, we start in left corner and go around. The better you vacuum the trucks, the easier it will be for you to clean it afterwards. When I start vacuum, first thing I have paintbrush and this. You need this. Without it, it's not gonna suck really well. And probably also most important thing is to always leave this little piece on vacuum. Do not take it out, put it in your belt, forget about it. Another person is going to look for it. They have no idea it is in your belt or it's in your basket or somewhere else. Moment you finish that, put it back on. Okay? So when I'm vacuuming, I'm starting to use my brush to pick up the dust so it's all loose, because very often it is so stuck in there depending how long this building has been in the building process. Sometimes you will find some big chunks of grout, big chunks of paint or something like this. You can use your screwdriver for it, but be careful. Be careful that you don't scratch it. So it's pretty much you just pick it up with this, and then you can suck with the vacuum in. Very often we have to open up the drainage. You can use your screwdriver. Sometimes you have to open it up that way. You have to, yeah, there you go. Yeah, I would vacuum that out. Very often there is a silicone around in here. We need to scrub it off without damaging, yes, without damaging the silicone itself. We need to scrub that off. Alright, so and so on, so scrap everything, alright? Okay, then obviously vacuum it out. And then, guys, before I forgot, when you have your backpack on your back, you make sure when you walk that you remember about it and you don't touch the walls. I was just vacuuming before in the shower, and it's such a narrow space there to walk out there. Just be careful, because you can break the glass, you can damage the walls and everything else. Alright, that's all about the vacuum.